we have Kiljardi messing pikemen and Uhlans, and that's actually where the doppelsoldiers might come in handy, because he made 3 and he shipped 3, so he has 6 doppelsoldiers. So if those all come close in melee together with the Uhlans, he will be able to do decent versus this army, because he also has a few crossmen in the back available who will kill the pikemen rather fast as well. However, Kiljardi of course still has available to him 8 crossmen shipments, as I assume. Oh, you should cancel this one and make 5 pikemen. He's just gonna make a few pikemen, okay? He is really high on food, that he should fix that a little bit in his macro. But I like actually the choice of Kiljardi going for a rather unorthodox strategy. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's the best, but it's interesting to see and see how it plays out. Okay, he's now adding crossmen as well, so it looks like both of them are gonna stick to Colonial play, and Eurofighter is not aging up either. 5 Uhlans now from Eurofighter. Okay, so we will have a few more doppelsoldiers from Eurofighter, but a lot more infantry from Kiljardi. And who is gonna make more doppelsoldiers? That's actually the issue here. Wow, Kiljardi is now gonna make doppelsoldiers with no gold spam even. He shipped 3 doppelsoldiers rather than 700 coin, but he has all his villagers on the coin. And also keep in mind that Kiljardi used 2 settler wagons. Eurofighter did not yet. The score is very, very even, by the way. Kiljardi just queued up more doppelsoldiers, and because he scored Rupt, you can see it over there. So he will be able to take out this Rex, I suppose. And he still hasn't shipped his 2 settler wagons. By the way, I will pause for a quick second before this battle is gonna commence. 1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 4, 5 as well. Okay, both actually are very equal in shipments. So there's the fight gonna happen, and what we'll see here, 5 more doppelsoldiers coming out there, and he that is Eurofighter simply doesn't have enough crossbows to deal with the anti-cavalry mess from Kiljardi, and that means that the additional doppelsoldiers is enough to just crush his army, because he has now the same or more doppelsoldiers, and he also has pikemen in addition, so all these Uhlans are quite worthless. As you see over here, they can't do much, and yes, not being able to target down to doppelsoldiers fast enough. Even dying there very, very fast, as you see. He's surprisingly... okay, well there you see all the doppelsoldiers still alive.
Ich bin verwundet und kann mich nicht bewegen.
Okay, so that's it. Game finished. Yeah, I think it's well, it was a very interesting game for sure. I don't like the way Eurofighter played it. I think he definitely had the time to age up and still make some, for example, doppelsoldier while aging, using his third age shipment rather than, for example, 5 Uhlans, kind of useless. Especially here, it's not the best shipment at all, but especially in this case, kind of useless. 3 doppelsoldiers questionable, but okay. And then Kiljardi realizing that the Eurofighter made the Rex as well, and I think he saw 3 doppelsoldiers, not sure, but at least more pressure, more Uhlans being made, so a little bit of a delay in the age up. It's an interesting choice as well, just to put it like that, to make his second Rex in the stable. Imagine if Eurofighter aged up, then Kiljardi of course would hit the timing, go there with crossmen, pikemen, doppelsoldier and Uhlans. It would have been very, very close. Also because Eurofighter already used up his Minutemen. But for sure very nice that Kiljardi switched into doppelsoldiers, because the doppelsoldier addition of 8, that is what made him win the game. If he made more crossmen or pikemen, he would probably lose it, because this mass of Uhlans still does quite decent versus pikemen and bows. But the additional 8 doppelsoldier really secured him the win here. That is Kiljardi up 1-0 in this best of 5. So now we're gonna jump into the next game, which is gonna be played on Hudson Bay. For everyone who just tuned in, hi again. I am Vinny for you, streaming again some games of the Age of Empires Spring Championship. And what we will have here is another series which I will cast from recorded games, just because I wasn't there to stream it at that moment. But I still want to bring you some more live action and the commentary with it. So we're playing on Hudson Bay. It's the version that Gaia made based on Saguenay. What he changed is he made a more balanced map, actually, a little bit less water, and also a better resource distribution regarding gold mines and hunts. So very nice eco map to play this out. This is going to be a... Oh, I'm on Playfest. This is going to be a Japan mirror. It looks like, yes. And I believe we had a Japan mirror the last time between these two guys in the group stage. And then Eurofighter managed to win it by going a little bit faster to the Fortress Age, and I think a little bit of better economy in the back of this. So let's see what Kiljardi has planned for this matchup now that he's going to have to play it again. And of course needs to try to win this. What we see here is that both of them are going for a standard play, that is a consulate right away, and then gathering a little bit of wood for the shrine which are already placed on the map. Interesting that Kiljardi made his shrine over there, which now only has like 2-3 deers next to it, while the shrine of Eurofighter already has more deers to it. But Kiljardi also manages to kill the hero of Eurofighter. That's actually quite substantial, because that means that we'll not be able to build shrines this time. However, as soon as he ages up, he will get revived again. But also, of course, he will deny scouting, so Eurofighter now only has one hero to scout. He did scout his treasure, so he's just waiting here, sneaky in the back, until Kiljardi is going to deal with these wolves, and then he's going to try to steal treasure. What I meant with standard play is that both of them made a consulate, and that means that... who's gonna... Oh, there's one wolf left. Ah, he just... Okay, Kiljardi got it, nice. That means that there's no, for example, a consulate rush coming in, or anything weird like that. So Kiljardi gets the other villager, and he did the poof thing, and they get his Honen Shonen hero back to home to live another day and go build shrines around the map. Both of them aging up with, of course, the Shogun shrine. However, Kiljardi building with one villager and Eurofighter not. But I believe Eurofighter was aging up faster. Got his food faster, so that means that he is still ahead in the age up for now. The Orchard Rickshaw comes back from scouting, while Kiljardi did not as much scouting with it. And let's see that both of them have... Yeah, Kiljardi did manage to scout actually the whole map with his heroes, so that's okay. This villager there is gathering wood. I actually never like it if people rescue a villager and then let it gather resources around the treasure that they get it from, because this is a very easy to spot place for your opponent, and he can just send 5 Ashi to here. Maybe he finds it, maybe not, then he just goes to another point on the map. But it's much better to move it, like for example here or this mine or whatever, anything not that close, not that expected towards to a treasure that you just rescued. One ship in the back there, and actually Eurofighter has managed to find no ships, while Kiljardi has, looks like, 4 ships. And of course ships will sorry guys, still have to catch up with sleep from last week. These 4 ships will of course boost your Toshogu Shrine income rate, so it's very useful to have them. And of course you still have more normal animals available later on for additional shrines. We will probably get some shrine war around this or this location, because that's where both of them are building their shrines, and that's of course what you want to take out then. What you see here is 50 population for Eurofighter and 40 for Kiljardi. So Eurofighter is a little bit ahead there, just slightly, and we see that in the aging up he even is ahead as well. Oh, did he have I think he retested one villager to the wonder. So he ages up a little bit faster than Kiljardi, means that he also has his 600 wood faster than Kiljardi, which also means that he is able to build more shrines faster than Kiljardi as well. Oh, and he finds 1 sheep. That's a good addition here. And of course the shrine boom is is real, is going on here. I'm not sure why Kiljardi actually is attacked. Oh wait, Kiljardi of course is still in the first age, but he should be building shrines as well. He's making a market already. So is Eurofighter. However, Eurofighter has his 600 wood grabbed up already. Oh no, sorry, I'm mistaken there. He's still on the way. I thought usually it's like 1 or 2 more shrines before you make your market, but maybe I'm mistaken on the most precise Japanese BO in these current times. So 600 wood dropped for Eurofighter, and for Kiljardi it just started shipping. However, Kiljardi did do his 3... Sorry, that's Eurofighter. I really like that he did his 3 shipping boats. I think it's a really good addition here on this map. Maybe Kiljardi is gonna change to the Japanese consulate faster to get the Yamabushi pikemen out. That is also nice, but I feel that these boats do have so much more value because of their additional income that you will be able to make more units or age up a little bit faster, whatever you choose to do as Japanese. And I feel that is more important than having a few more clubs out. However, if Kiljardi is able to, for example, get the clubs out faster or the 8 crossbowmen thing, then he will be able to pressure more with his army because he then has more units than his opponent available. We do see though a standard build from Eurofighter. 2 Rexes dropped down actually before the 600 wood. I think it's more standard to have it after the 600 wood. However, Kiljardi only going for 1 Rex so far. 150 food still available later for someone to pick up there. Meanwhile, shrine population 130 for Eurofighter, 80 just for Kiljardi. And now finally Kiljardi is doing his shipping, his fishing boat thing. And as you see in the score difference now, that's 10 points Eurofighter is ahead. Because he ages faster, he also has his shrines faster, and he is now going to spam from 2 Rexes. Kiljardi 23 villagers, Eurofighter 22, so somewhere he lost track of making villages constantly. And this hero should be doing somewhere else, for example making a shrine on that part of the map. He must have seen it, he must have seen it. Look at this, by the way, how efficient this wanderer is gathering, 1.28 compared to 1.03 per second, so that will turn into quite a big difference over time. Oh nice, he's gonna build 2 more shrines here on the Kiljardi side, that's always very good. Meanwhile, no Ashis yet for either player. 2nd Rex for Kiljardi coming up. Eurofighter went for 600 wood. I believe that the current play is 600 wood, and then for villages that would be a little bit better because you can just make shrines a little bit longer with your shrines on wood rather than needing the 600 wood. Kiljardi is going also for 600 wood twice. Well, this map does have quite a lot of hunts, so in that regard using 2 times 600 wood, also because you need 2 barracks and you need your market upgrades. I think there's plenty of wood on this map to justify sending 600 wood right away 2 times to build as many shrines as possible. So Kiljardi is able to kill another hero here of Eurofighter. That means there's only 1 shrine alive being built instead of the 2 shrines. And Kiljardi also finds 160 HP. Meanwhile, we have of course a shrine being sieged there as well by Eurofighter, both trying to be as active with their Ashigarus as they possibly can. You see that Eurofighter is ahead again in shipments, of course, also because he aged a little bit faster. So he has 29 villages, Kiljardi has 26. We have to see what both are going to do. It looks like there's no semi-FF incoming, so I think both of them are going to commit to a 2nd age colonial play. Yeah, currently Ashigaru numbers around the same. Shrines, 170 for Eurofighter, 130 only for Kiljardi. Where did he invest his wood in? Ooh, this native scout should be invisible. I hope it doesn't die. But it... Oh, he puts it on time right away. That's good. He should be in stealth mode and somewhere around the map hiding to see any Ashi raids coming in and stuff like that. 31 villagers versus 31, equal as it can be. And there's another shrine coming down already for Kiljardi. Well, I mean, yeah, Kiljardi lost a shrine while he was already behind on shrines. Okay, Kiljardi shipping 600 coin. Maybe he's going for an A job. Yeah, he must be. While Eurofighter ships a second time for villagers, so he looks to go for a more colonial play. Kiljardi manages to get out more Ashigaru, so that's where his resources went. Eurofighter did gather a lot more wood and made the shrines, while Kiljardi chose to go for a little bit more Ashigaru, so he would be able to pressure him a little bit more. However, now actually the Ashigaru count is in favor of Eurofighter. But what Kiljardi is doing, he's just trying to scare Eurofighter. And so far it works, because he's pulling back even. And then I assume in the back of this, Kiljardi is actually not gonna age up. Okay, he's just he keeps messing. He used the 600 coin to mess. I don't think you need it actually. I think 4 villages is better. Because with the shrines on coin, you have enough coin to mash Ashigarus constantly, so you don't need the 600 coin actually, as you see how much he has stacked for a long time. So if you're not gonna age up, I don't think you should use 600 coin, to be honest, but... Okay, 135 more XP there, always nice, get your Ashigaru attack card in earlier. And now we see that Eurofighter is then ahead in villagers, 4 villagers by now. Also ahead in shrines. Well, not anymore. Okay, that evened up quite good. 2 Yamabushi here gonna seize the shrines from Eurofighter, and Eurofighter still has his consulate to Portuguese. Obviously Kiljardi changed, otherwise he couldn't make those Yamabushi. Sorry, Yamabushi. And Eurofighter now has Ashi attack on the way, and so will... Okay, Kiljardi is aging up. So he did make just a few of these Ashigarus, and now he's aging up. Then actually I can agree with it to ship 600 coin. Maybe he was unsure about the mass that his opponent would have, and he would rather feel a little bit safer with these additional Ashigarus. However, because Kiljardi has saved the shipment, and because Eurofighter... Okay, well... Okay, this is what I actually... My point still holds. The question is, why do you ship 600 coin if your age this slow? He made more Ashigarus, that's why his aging was delayed. And the other guy, Eurofighter, just made the same amount of Ashigarus, but does use 4 villagers, and no 600 coin, and thus has a better economy. He has 4 more villagers than Kiljardi. Of course, Kiljardi does have 1 shipment available in the 3rd age, but... yeah, soon Eurofighter will have another shipment available as well when it's really needed. Yeah, the question is, Kiljardi will have, for example, 2 times flaming arrows faster, or flaming arrows and the Ashigaru combat card. What is it again? Close combat. But Eurofighter has a more economy. We'll have to see how that plays out. Excuse me. So, yeah. Meanwhile, shrine population 190 to 180. Still not changing his consulate, Eurofighter did. So he has now almost 400 export. Maybe he's just gonna go for the 8 crossbowmen. Well, Kiljardi has been slowly adding some more Yamabushi. He's gonna grab this tomahawk here for some additional XP, and of course the extra unit, always nice. Kiljardi ages up faster, is able to queue in the disciplined Ashigaru right away. Oh wait, Kiljardi made all this from 1... Oh wait, there's a second Rex. And I assume that Eurofighter will have... Yes, he has 200 wood available right as he ages up, so that's okay. Has to grab this tomahawk there. Kiljardi. What did Kiljardi ship? What did he ship? Wow. He has no close combat in his deck? Where did his shipment go? Did he ship? He had the shipment available. Hold on, I have to check this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, okay, Kiljardi also shipped the Ashigaru attack in the second age. And then the only difference is that Eurofighter used 4 villages while Kiljardi used 600 coin. So that means that Eurofighter just has a little bit of a better economy, as you can see in the village account. But that of course will benefit him all the time. Eurofighter making Swiss pikemen, I have no idea why. I think just mashing Ashigaru is probably the best option here. And also invested in Flintlock and the other upgrade, I'm not sure what its name again is, to upgrade your Ashigarus even more. Eurofighter is gonna lose a few more shrines here, as he's also losing shrines on the bottom side of Yamaguchi. I'm not sure what he's doing with his consulate, because... Okay, he's gonna make exploration fleet. I'm not sure actually what that does. I think more fishing boats, or maybe like a warship or so. That's what he uses export for. But meanwhile, he's now at 150 population and Kiljardi is at 190. So that means that the additional 4 villages that Eurofighter has, which is now 6 villages, is like a little bit neglected by the fact that Kiljardi has more shrines. We see that Kiljardi is making a castle, so he will go for flaming arrows probably. Otherwise a defensive castle like that wouldn't make much sense. Both of them have not shipped their cherry orchards. That means that they will soon run out of food. 1k food available there, and 1k food available there. Just one time though. Interesting to see is that he goes for the intervention shipment. What do you get from the consulate at this point with an intervention shipment? Didn't he do... Yeah, okay. Wow, did you invest 400 just for one caravel? That's really weird. So that Portuguese thing that he did is just one caravel, and now he did the intervention card to get besteros. Like, really? 2, 4, 6, 8 besteros. Imagine if he would just do like a daimyo, or he would do close combat. That would benefit all his musketeers way more than 8 of these crossmen, I feel. But we're gonna see what he's planned here. Kiljardi shipping his daimyo meanwhile. Actually, I'm not sure about the calculation whether you should ship your daimyo or close combat. I think close combat is a better card before your daimyo, or even 2 flaming arrows. However, since Kiljardi does have close combat in his deck, the choice is relatively easy for him. Now he is really popped, Eurofighter it is, and now he has to make shrines at his base because he has no control over the map. And meanwhile, still these units from Kiljardi are sieging everything. I'm not sure why Eurofighter is not like sending 5 or 6 Ashigarus to deal with this, because he has lost like 2, 4, 5, around 6, 7 shrines so far. He's at 130 shrine pop. Crazy. Ah, okay, so he...
Ready? Yes, ready.
Okay, so the Portuguese upgrade thing is a caravel and some petards.
Commandment, yes.
And he now wants to petard the Wanderer, I guess. Okay, that is an interesting play. That's always nice to see. I hope he doesn't go around too far, because then the shrines will detect his army. Actually, you should be trying to distract Kiljardi a little bit at the front to make sure. Okay, Kiljardi shipped his daimyo, and now he has the castle, so he can make flaming arrows. And this is 3 petards and Swiss pikemen that should be able to kill the Wonder, I guess. Unless if the new Ashigaru pop out here at the right time, then they can deal with this, no problem. But that's we'll see how it goes. There he's now going to take out the fishing boats of Kiljardi as well. Kiljardi 43 villagers, 47 for Mr. Eurofighter, and he is now wanting to push in, but he sees that there's one flaming arrow, two flaming arrows in fact, so he should be going back. I hope. Oh wow, there's a Swiss pikeman going there. Oh, just to save his hero. He should be going right away to the Wonder. I hope he will do so. And he has actually quite a good mass here. 148 versus 133, so he is ahead, Eurofighter that is, with the army population, but Kiljardi does have a daimyo. Kiljardi also has 2 flaming arrows. And now he realizes there's the Wonder, and that means that he's gonna petard it. Okay, 3 petards already killed the Wonder. Wonder HP is 5000. Oh yeah, of course, 3 times 2000 to 6000, so they will kill the Wonder. And now we have some more pikemen harassing the base. However, meanwhile, we have another raid coming in from the bottom side. Some Ashigarus, some Yumis, and now there's action all over the place. Kiljardi also pushing out in the center of the map. He will be able to catch this lone army here. A little bit unfortunate here for Eurofighter. And there we have another raid coming in more towards the town center, losing more shrines even, because he has to build all these shrines over there. However, the Wonder is lost by Kiljardi. I believe he did his upgrade, but he has now 33 versus 42 attack. Where is his daimyo? He forgets his daimyo, but he still has 4 flaming arrows, which is of course quite good. However, the army value is very high for Eurofighter. I believe if he spreads out decently, he should be getting quite a good trade here. However, he also has to deal with the harassment at home. And now we see it's 36 versus 42, so still a good, and also more HP. So I believe Eurofighter has sent close. No, he has not. I believe Eurofighter did that upgrade. I'm not sure what's called again, but it's in the pavilion, and that's why he has more HP. And actually you see that this battle is going decently, but the flaming arrows in the back do so good actually. 3 flaming arrows left. This is just being sieged a little bit. He has to... Okay, he ships 2 flaming arrows himself. That's actually quite okay. I hope... Oh no, he ships 8. I don't like... I'm not sure 8 Ashigaru is the right choice. I think I would have shipped close combat or a daimyo. Well, he has no daimyo, so then... Oh wait, this one can be... Or close combat. I think that's actually a better choice. He also makes fusiliers. Fusilier or something French. Which is of course a very strong musketeer. As if Ashigarus aren't enough, this one is even better. 96 attack, wow. It's of course also a repentant fusilier. 96 attack, that's crazy. I think he also benefits from the upgrades from the flintlock that Eurofighter did in the Wonder. More shrines going down though, and they're still not dealt with. Meanwhile, one pikeman is coming here to save the day. No, he doesn't. Actually, this fight is going okay. I think he can take out the daimyo. That would be great. He's trying to, but not going to succeed. However, he will take out both cannons, and he still has a flaming arrow. He has to use flaming arrows. And the fusiliers are still doing damage. I think yes, just 0. Yeah, okay. They don't have too much HP though. 330 HP. Okay, new flaming arrows on the way. That's now 4 flaming arrows versus 2, and that's actually where you kind of need your castle your own. And he still hasn't dealt decently with this, so the score is quite even though. 169 now is perfectly even. Ooh, 2 shrines. I hope Kiljardi doesn't see this. I mean, that would be just fatal. Meanwhile, he is losing. Yes, he's losing that one. One with very low HP. This one is going to be built. This one is not gonna survive, is he? Yes, he is, because the Fusilier will deal on time with this Ashigaru. That was really close. Kiljardi was of course paying attention here to microing his main army. And now you see the advantage of having a castle up, because Eurofighter can ship his second time a flaming arrow, but yeah, he won't be able to do much more. Also you see that he is out of food because he has no shrine orchards, and Kiljardi managed to somewhere sneak in the 2 shrine orchards after he shipped. Okay, so he ships daimyo and then orchard and then food cart, I expect. No Ashigarus, no close combat of course, because he has not. And what will Eurofighter do? 39 villages versus 44, so now the village count is in favor of Kiljardi. Eurofighter is gonna try to switch to Yumis. even after investing in so much of the upgrades for your musketeers. Also, he has his shrines on gold for a long time. I think he should be putting that on foot because he was out of food. He had no cherry orchards, and he really needs to have much more army, many more musketeers. But maybe he's gonna go for more fusiliers. I don't know. The thing is, fusiliers are very costly. I mean, 300 gold. I mean, it's a very good unit. Okay, 96 attack, but it's 300 gold, man. That's a lot of Ashigarus as well, with all the upgrades. Actually, Ashigaru is 42 damage, Fusilier is 96, so let's make that like times 2. HP is of course less, resistance is less, but it doesn't matter because it's ranged. So actually 2 Ashigarus is 120, so 2 Ashigarus is 240 resources, which is actually much better. So you can make like 2.5 Ashigaru for 1 Fusilier or something. So that's... Actually I think it's 3 because Ashigaru goes food as well, food is slower, I mean faster than gold, so... better just not make fusiliers. So, back to the battle here. We have 4, 5, 6 flaming arrows, 7 flaming arrows even. Yeah, so how would you want to deal with that? I guess the Emperors... You don't. So there we have it. Okay, so game over. Yeah, interesting game. This one attack down is a very nice move. The thing is that Kiljardi went for a castle, and that is just proving to be very worthwhile in a Japanese mirror. Sometimes we see a counterplay. If you don't want to make a castle, you go to the 4th age with the army that you have, and then you then have a Shogun. You then have 4 flaming arrows available in the 4th age. However, if you don't go for flaming arrows yourself, you can't really make Naginata. The only thing you can do is make more Ashigarus, but it's not cost effective because the other guy has just enough Ashigarus to defend his flaming arrows. So that's well played by Kiljardi, and just a win in strategy, choosing the right unit composition here, I think, to win the game. Eurofighter was up a little bit early on with the villagers and with the economy, yes, as you see over here, until the end. So the start was actually better, but then the choice to go for flaming arrows is what decided the game mostly, I think. And also, by the way, so many shrines picked off here in the bottom part. Eurofighter not really dealing with it. He could have sent like 5-6 Ashigarus to try to snipe off the Yamabushi, but he didn't, and then he lost like 6 shrines or something, which is of course less income, but also you have to rebuild the shrines, which cost wood. Also we had to rebuild in an awkward location because you don't have any hunts here. He was popped for a while. The choice for Fusilier is also very questionable, even though I like the unit with the high attack. It's probably better to just make 3 Ashigarus there. Yeah, so that means it's a 2-0 for Kiljardi. And then we have the next game here in this best of 5, sorry. So Kiljardi is up 2-0, and we have the third game on Siberia, and we see that we are gonna play a... Kiljardi is French and Eurofighter is gonna go for British. Nice, I like this matchup. I think on this map it's a little bit in favor of French. Actually overall I think it's in favor of French, but really slightly, but on this map it's probably like a little bit more, like a little bit more in favor of French. Because it's just so easy to defend, although his tower is in the back, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you get an easy trading post. He's already starting with a trading post instead of a market. I think that's the right choice. Oh wait, I was wondering where is the trading post, but I selected it and that's why it's not showing up. I think that's the right choice. And then you can go for a semi-FF really fast, harass your opponent a little bit, and then benefit from your 3rd age shipments with a very decent economy in the back of this. And of course the British can outboom you early on, however they will need a lot longer to age up if they go for some kind of semi-FF play. And if they go for long colonial play, they have a small timing window available, but it's going to be really hard to really push into the French. You can also use his villagers as a trading post for more shipments. So, but there is definitely a small timing window, and there's also of course still the option for a semi-FF for British as well. And Longman Goon is something you shouldn't underestimate. Let me just not play fast again. Kiljardi has found nothing really. Eurofighter 85 wood, but Kiljardi is about to get his own. Oh wait, just 50 wood. We see that both players are aging, so of course every villager from Eurofighter goes to wood, just to make the market. Gang sell first probably, then hunting dogs and a few more houses. Or actually a few more houses and then hunting dogs, because you need the houses first. Because if you don't gather any food, you can delay your hunting dogs without any problems. Kiljardi of course a lot of villagers on wood as well, because he made the trading post first. He now has to catch up and do the market. Nice location, line of sight will help him to see anything coming, and of course also right away herding that hunt back towards his town center. Quick look at the map. We have 3 mines here like this for Eurofighter, very nice. The third mine for Kiljardi, actually the second mine is in front and the third one is in front as well. That is rather odd. How is this ASC Siberia? Kiljardi has 4 mines and Eurofighter has 2, 4, 6 with 2 in the back. That's actually not really the most fair thing. However, sometimes the games are just over before that actually really comes into play. The thing is though that Eurofighter can pressure this mine, and that will be hard for Kiljardi to gather from it, because he has no mine here in the back. We have 2 forward houses here. Oh, nice! We have 2 forward villages from Kiljardi. However, Eurofighter will scout this, because he has his villager and houses there. And he's gonna make his tower over there. Of course, Kiljardi can't build here, so he is forced to build around this location. He ships 700 wood first, Eurofighter this, that's very, very standard. Kiljardi ships... Wow, he waited so long, really. He ships 700 wood first, and he's going for 2 Rexes. We'll have to see how this plays out. He just now did his hunting dogs, and he's now going to do steel traps as well. But he's gathering only food and wood, so it means that he's indeed 600 wood as well after, so he's going for a bow pike rush classical style. I like that, it's always fun to see, it's always fun to micro as well. However, it is very hard on this map because of the good hunts available, and also of course because British has a tower defense as well. So what the British should do actually is just not make musketeers, but just make hussars and longbowmen, and then he should be able to deal with this no problem. We'll see what he's planning to do though. Steel traps as well. Actually I think 600 wood is good, because you want to make longbowmen. I think after that I would probably ship 6 longbowmen, because you want to make sure that you deal with this properly and don't get pushed off your hunts like this one over there. And of course you have a shipping point available near a tower. However, his resource distribution is not ideal. Just 2 hussars available is not that much. Which makes me think that actually maybe shipping 700 coin for more hussars would be more better than 600 wood, because he has enough wood available that he can make another batch of longbowmen if he just gathers a little bit more wood. And now he has to gather all the gold, which is of course you need more for that to make the hussars. Yeah. So small raid coming in, Kiljardi sending the pikemans back, expecting the raid. He didn't see it with the scout, I believe. He probably didn't, yeah, he didn't scout the map. That's why it's so important to scout the map, guys. He has no idea where he has to raid. For example, if he saw this one, he would straightly run there, or maybe run even there because he sees he would see one dead animal. Instead, he has just sent 2 hussars to scout, and that's actually more a waste of time. However, these longbowmen are doing decent work at the pikemen. Getting a few free shots off there, that's very nice. Meanwhile, there's not really that much pressure from Kiljardi, and that means that of course shipping 6 longbowmen as suggested is not needed, so it should be 5 villagers or 700 gold at this point. And you can also use that wood to boom a little bit more for your houses, because you have you have a decent army already standing to deal with anything from Kiljardi, I feel. I would probably wait and ship 6 longbow later. The Hussars are now going in for a raid here, and that's why the pikemen are already moving into position. Very nice anticipation by Kiljardi. And what we have here is 4 villages after, very standard. So next we will see either 8 crossbowmen or 3 Hussars. I think 3 Hussars. Because then he can deal better with longbowmen. Because there's no anti-cavalry for Eurofighter. But we have to see what he's gonna do. Also 3 Hussars will move a little bit faster towards the other side of the map. Okay, he's going for your eco theory just to get more mass out instead of a quick shipment. That says me that he doesn't want to push right away. I still think 3 Hussars would be nice here because there's only longbowmen and cavalry available. But okay, nice pickup there of longbowmen. I mean of a crossbowman, and then immediately pulling back. He's still afraid of the raid of 2 Hussars coming in left or right, so that's why he still has his pikemen back home. And now actually this is really where he should watch out. He's pushing so far out that if he gets trapped by this army and like 10 crossbowmen popping out, it can be really scary. However, Eurofighter did ship 6 longbowmen, and that means that this is a go time for him, and he should push out as he's doing now. He's also mixing in a few pikemen. I actually like that. He's probably expecting the 3 Hussars, like I said. Oh, the longbowmen should be aimed at the pikemen for sure. Longbowmen actually should just stand. They are not the best in microing a lot like skirmishes because they have an animation time. If they stand, they will fire quite fast, and you can just micro them with their range like that. And we see that now Eurofighter is mixing in Musketeer Hussar because he has no more wood really easy gathering. He used both his crates, so he has enough longbowmen already, so then Musketeer Hussar is an easier to manage combination, and actually it's perfectly fine here as well. Why is this army not... He can really take this out. If he uses all his Hussars, he can really take this out. Okay, nice placement, nice popping out from the pikeman there. This hero should be put in melee mode, I feel, to slow down the pikeman a little bit. I would like to see the Hussars split in 2 groups, just to make sure that they will deal more efficiently with the pikemen. And ooh, what's... That is very unfortunate. He got caught like into 6, 7, 8 pikemen. And the longbowmen are really not targeting the pikemen properly. This is really micro by Eurofighter. Not sure if there's a lag or whatever, but all the Hussars now gonna die. All the Hussars are gonna die to pikemen, and this is actually, that's really tough for him. However, 3 more Hussars are made, and he will be able to deal with it. He has enough longbowmen available to deal with the pikemen. And he has a few musketeers here to deal with the pikemen over there. However, not most cost efficient. The Hussars should run around to longmen right away so that he forces the pikemen to come back again. And then the musketeers can do more efficient. Why are these pikemen sieging? He should be... I'm not sure what's really happening here. It seems like a lot of misclicks by Eurofighter, to be honest. He actually could have crashed this right away, because if you remember early on at this point, there were crossmen and pikemen standing there. If he would have charged in with all his Hussars, he would have slowed down his army, the pikemen would have to fight, longbowmen could shoot the pikemen, a little bit of micro back and forth, etc. And he would have been able to kill everything there. Now Kiljardi is shipping 8 crossbowmen and 3 Hussars as well in queue. He was probably busy microing here, so that's no problem, of course. He's gonna lose a Rex. Oh, he cancelled the 3 Hussars. I think that's very wise. He's not gonna use 700 coin, and he's gonna age up behind this because he's gonna lose his forward position there. Meanwhile, we have a Eurofighter going in for a raid there, spotting the pikemen, so going the other way around. He ships 6 musketeers as well for this push. I think that's okay. Now he ships 5 villagers for some more economy. What he really needs, though, is to get a little bit of an economy going with some more houses. He also needs the population, as you see over there. Might even think of aging up, actually, with 700 coin, but now he ships 5 villagers, so... he should be going all out raids, to be honest. There's only 2 pikemen there and 3 pikemen here. He has enough Hussars. He should be really pushing out first to see if he can make something happen, if he can do any damage. At least take out, for example, a trading post. But these Hussars should go straight away right here. and these are idle as well. Of course, Kiljardi nicely pulled back his villagers from the forward base over there earlier to just gather some more resources there and make sure that they don't die. At least not until Eurofighter scouts it. Really curious to see what he's gonna do here. Kiljardi made 2 Rexes at home and he made some musketeers. I like that as well. I think he was too scared of a push coming and needed to defend versus Hussars as well. Still has pikemen available to deal with these Hussars, I hope. Yes, Eurofighter spots it on time. So what is he gonna target? A market. I think that's the least, the worst thing to target at the moment. I would go for a trading post or a house. Okay, he's pushing in here. That's actually a good choice. Forcing away the pikemen. That means that he's also forcing away the villager. However, just 1 villager, so that's okay. Kiljardi is now gonna trap this. Oh, he's gonna overcommit. Yes, that's very nice by Kiljardi. Using the pikemen as well, just to slow everything down. Popping out minutemen. Hussars are gonna die quite fast. He's losing a villager. Actually, just 1 villager lost. But this is a much bigger army for Kiljardi, so Eurofighter is kind of... he should be backing off. He's kind of... I don't like this trade for him. He's throwing his army away ineffectively. 3 years are now for Kiljardi, so he's sticking to Colonial play. He made more musketeers as well, by the way. He's quite convinced that he has this, so he's popping the villages out together again. Oh, except for 8. And meanwhile, some more Hussars on the way, some more musketeers on the way for Eurofighter. And now 700 coin. Maybe he's gonna go for an age up. I hope he is able to save this army. Otherwise it will be a very, very rough spot for him. Oh, okay, they walked the wrong way and now he's gonna lose his own arm. Oh, no, 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 no. He okay, he just lost like 3/4 of his army for no reason. But good trap by Kiljardi. He was probably expecting him to walk that way. Then of course he had the trading post line of sight. Then he cut it off like this way. Even if Eurofighter would run to the back, Kiljardi could still run over here like this, like this, like this, and probably caught most of his army. So Eurofighter is desperate for food, it seems. He's having so many villagers on coin there and a lot of food available, and now he shipped the 700 coin crates, but he's still making units. Okay, musketeer raid coming in on the right side, and he's gonna push out with his main army in the front. Both of them are messing, none of them is aging up yet. Oh, well, I'll say that. Kiljardi is aging up with the 700 coin shipment. Just trying to do a little bit of raiding, trying to see if he can do any damage there. And now he's going back because he, I think he's expecting a big army of Eurofighter, because of course Eurofighter isn't aging. He could be aging still, and that Kiljardi doesn't know it because he hasn't completely scouted his army. But I think that he's just not risking anything, just going back, making sure that he knows he's aging. He just invested 2k in aging up, so he will make he will go back to be safe and upgrade his units and probably wait for like 2 cannons or something. There we go, veteran musketeers. And this also means go time for Eurofighter, trying to make something happen. Scores are even, but that's a little bit deceiving because actually Kiljardi is ahead, I feel, with his position. He should be going back though and save his musketeers until there's some shipment coming. So this actually... oh, he's making cuirassiers, wow. Why really? 2 cannons on the way, okay. I actually would probably make like 5 dragoons instead of cuirassiers. However, cuirassiers of course very good unit. A lot of HP to tank and to block hussars even as well, so... yeah, he has to push in, but he's very slow with his infantry, and that means that his cavalry can't be really used to catch this, because Kiljardi would be able to micro too cost effectively. And I think he's scared of something, but I think he should just surround the town center to make sure that no cannons can pop out in a very weird position. If he is able to take out the cannons, then he can still deal with this in a decent way. Oh wait, he's aging up himself. Okay, that's why he's going back. But that means of course that Kiljardi is gonna push right away. Oh, and he's gonna... He kills this, but oh, that's unfortunate. Kiljardi with the 2 cannon shots, he killed the hero of Eurofighter, and he's now gonna pick up this 360 HP, which is basically another shipment for him. And of course, Eurofighter is aging up, but yeah, being British, that aging up will take some time. Meanwhile, he's massing some more musketeers and hussars. Kiljardi not mixing in any skirmishes yet. A little bit of a raid going on there, I missed that, sorry. There we have him aging up, upgrading his hussars first, even though he has only like 8 hussars. Why he's not upgrading his musketeers? He has so many musketeers. He should be upgrading them. Calling madman. And calling his explorer back. Okay, well, okay, he should be going now. The hussars should be coming from the back. Why is he moving everything in one group? Eurofighter, go, 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 go. Okay, this actually is still a decent fight for him. If the hussars can come and trap him from the back. But he should be engaging with this as well, I feel. Okay, he wants to wait for his musketeer upgrade. That's actually a very smart decision because they will be so much better in fighting. If he can just delay this long enough. However, the town center is on the real siege, and this will soon be an issue. 3 hussars there, which either should be going back or raiding. They are coming back, and now he is really pressured. He has to fight. The musketeer upgrade is almost there. Spread out your army. Spread out your army. Just 4 musketeers. That could have been worse even. But okay, he's going in right now. Musketeer upgrade finishes after like 8 more musketeers died. The 3 hussar shipment should be coming in from the other side. I mean, back which were left. However, enough cuirassiers available to tank all this, and enough musketeers as well, and that means that this is game over for Eurofighter. The engagement was not optimal. I feel that Kiljardi had the advantage, of course, but the engagement, I mean, too much hesitation with the hussars. These ones not coming from the back, these ones coming from the side rather than from the back. This was too much clumped up as well. Yeah, so well played by Kiljardi, and actually I felt this game could have been won right away over here by Eurofighter if he just uses his hussars to pressure on the army here from Kiljardi, which were just pikemen and longbowmen, crossbowmen, sorry. Instead, Eurofighter was sieging the wrecks, which is always a very risky thing to do, because if some units pop out, like maybe he was expecting 10 crossbowmen to pop out, but a player like Kiljardi would either cancel the crossbowmen or would have pikemen popping out, because otherwise he would lose the crossbowmen right away. So, anticipating that, you should have known that there was nothing coming out or pikemen, and thus the hussars shouldn't been there in the first place, I feel. From that point on, then he could have made more happen. But as it is, Kiljardi did a nice job in recovering and took down this game as well. That means that is a 3-0 for Kiljardi, and Kiljardi then advances to the next round of this tournament. Okay. Okay, so getting quite tight here as well, but these were 2 series in case you missed the first one. I'm not sure what you mean there, Lucky. The build orders seemed inefficient for me, yes, as well. I don't think that's part of the replay. I think that's because it would be the same in a real game or in a live stream. It feels that the build orders were not like really smooth for both of them. However, Kiljardi got in an awkward position because he faced longmen and hussars, and with pikemen, long and crossbowmen it's really hard to deal with that. But okay, anyone, still not too bad here. Thanks for tuning in, and if you missed the first one, it was Fart vs Victor 3. I casted that as well. Every video will be later available on my YouTube. Veni Vidi Vici. And there you can find this one as well if you want to re-watch it, and also the other videos. And of course soon, in the next days, like probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will have a lot more tournament games from the round of 16. Let me quickly bring up the bracket for you guys so you know what's going on here. H2O versus Snow, Soldier versus Azemk, myself versus Spadel, Gaia versus Kiljardi, Kinesi versus Sompukonku, Blackstar versus Fart, probably gonna happen Friday maybe, or maybe Saturday midday. I will cast it as well. Nagayumi Prince of Kabul and Kalapuiko versus Diaruja. So very nice games coming up. For now, I will stop casting. Thanks you all for tuning in, and I'll see you later.